It's week 2 of the National Football League.
And there's no love lost between these AFC North foes.
It's the Browns and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like 2 losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with...
Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll go down, but not before.
Execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on.
Play action. Now Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him. Back to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Jackson. Over the middle, complete.
It's moving.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and
intercepted.
Winston. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Road week 2, so it's certainly not a must-win. But, boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rep.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra...
Winston. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Judy. 44 yards, and the Browns have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire...
They go play action with Jackson. Finding Walker, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop.
Now it's Jackson. Throw right side here to end the first half of play. To throw is Jackson. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone.
New shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front.
A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync. And
Jameis to throw it.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. You take it. Throwing. Winston. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the box.
Here's Jackson.
Got his target. That's Kohler.
Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender.
Jackson now.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
And the Browns are going to take possession here.
This bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this.
They run it again with Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
Offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And the Browns pressure gets to him. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The Browns offense and their star running back Nick Chubb getting set to take over once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cleveland, it was a great all-around performance.